have my iced coffee and I have my blow dryer and I'm about to straighten my hair. And as I was sitting here setting everything up, I was just like reflecting and an old friend came to mind and immediately I was like, like, you know when you look back at something and you're like, man, I can't believe I didn't see all the red flags. Like, why did I stay in that friendship for so long? So I just wanted to sit here and be like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of the red flags in friendships so that you can avoid the same mistakes I did. But first, we're gonna blow dry my hair. If we want our friendships to be cute, we better have cute hair to match. First, what I like to do is spray my hair down with heat protectant. And I go along with the Revlon blow dryer. I just use this blow dryer to kind of stretch it out, make sure it's 100% dry, so that when I go in with the hair straightener, I don't really have to worry about it being wet or anything. So yeah, give me 1 second to do this. Whew, I wish it was that easy every time. Hair has been blow dried. Let's get right into it. Okay, red flag number 1 is every single time you guys hang out, she's always updating you on her life and telling you all the drama that she's going through. But the moment you're going through something, she's suddenly busy. Right? Like, has that happened to you? Like, tell me why. It's the biggest red flag. Some people are just time stealers and you got to recognize like that person is not really your true friend. If they're just stealing your time, your energy, they just want your advice and everything, but they don't really want to implement it. And on top of that, when you're going through it, they're busy. It's giving parasite. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds mean, but it actually is low key, right? You're just feeding off of me. It is giving parasite. It's giving parasite. Like, friends should be there for each other. You know what I mean? Like, obviously people have mental illness, or maybe they don't have the emotional capacity, or maybe they're just busy. And I get all that, especially being an adult. You know, life's busy and all. But every time, girl, I'm talking about years. And you don't have one moment for me, but you got 10,000 hours a day to talk about your mess. It's a red flag. Okay, red flag number 2 is when they never support your dreams or your goals. So I'm not talking about the kind of support that like you want to go out and get drunk and party and they're like, I support you, girl. Get it, girl. You know, sometimes friends should tell you, hey, like this isn't good for you. And that's a good kind of support. They should support you in that way. The support I'm talking about is when you tell them you have a plan, you tell them you want to do something with your life, or maybe you have a dream, and they always have something to say. They're like, I feel like it doesn't really suit you. Oh, that's weird. I'm surprised you want to do that. Huh, what made you think of that one? Are you sure? You must be joking. Okay, good luck. If they are giving you any of those responses, it's a red flag. So recently on YouTube, I've been seeing a lot of recommendation videos that are saying, don't tell your friends and family about your YouTube. And a few of them were talking about how sometimes your friends and families will be your biggest hater. I'm telling you right now, if that's you, they're not your friends. You should feel 100% comfortable to tell your friends, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel. Hey, I want to go travel the world. Hey, I want to decide to go back to school and study. Whatever you decide to do. And if they're the people who are like, oh, okay, are you sure? Oh, ha, lol, like look at their video. They're not your friends. So yes, red flag number 2 is if they're low-key a hater. Okay, red flag number 3 is a big one. When they're triggered by your differences. And, you know, this is not necessarily the big differences like political views or religion. These are those small things that you're like, why does it matter? You should feel 100% comfortable to be able to discuss your differences, whether it's political or religious, or even simple things like what food you like or what kind of coffee you like, without it turning into an argument every single time. If every single time that person is triggered by the fact that you guys don't see eye to eye on everything, that's a red flag. If it's to the point where it's just full on arguments every single time unless you agree with that person, that's a red flag in a friendship. Red flag number 4 is if they act different around the guy you like. So let's just say you're into someone and you tell that person, oh, I'm really into this guy or whatever. And next thing you know, they start acting different. All of a sudden, they're super friendly. All of a sudden, they're like, haha, yeah. Oh my gosh, you have such good taste. Red flag. Now, this one is interesting. If you have a friend who works and every time you go out, they forget their wallet or they're broke or paydays on Friday, it's a red flag, okay? Budgeting issues is one thing, but if you're the one hitting me up to go get lunch and next thing you know, you're trying to make me pay for you and me, one of us is gonna be hungry and it's not gonna be me. Red flag. And this one's such a random red flag up for debate, but in my experience, this one's a red flag. When you're friends with the girl and she tells you that she doesn't usually get along with other girls. She says something along the lines of, girls are just too much drama. I'm telling you right now, like, run. All the girls that I've been friends with who are like, you know what, I've never had a female friend. Like, you are my first female friend. Like, usually girls are just too much drama. Girls is them. They are girls. Red flag. If you agree with these red flags, let me know down in the comments. So for those of you who are adults or teenagers and you're struggling with your friendships, just remember that you deserve good friends. You know, don't settle for less. You see these red flags, girl, you run and you look for other ones, okay? If you're watching this video to see if I'm gonna say any of the red flags, to see if your friend falls in that line, if you're already kind of like, is my friend a red flag? Like, the answer is yes. If you're already thinking it and you're already kind of curious, the answer is yes, girl. Get out. Going into this new year, we kind of just need to add value to our own lives and be like, you know what? I deserve good friends. You know, let's start fresh. Let's start with some good friends and let's surround ourselves with people who love us, who we actually deserve to be around, you know? If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if we should turn this into a series. We do like a girl talk thing and we talk about, like, you know, red flags, relationships, friendships, like, you know, navigating being a young adult. Let me know down below. And also, put down in the comments some red flags that you've experienced, okay? Let's have some awareness about this. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.